Hi, my name is André and welcome at your guitar workshop. In today's lesson, we're going to go further into Romeo and Juliet. Last week we did the intro. This week we're going to be looking at the verse, chorus, and the interlude, which connects the chorus and the second verse. It was a very interesting transcription because there is stuff in the live versions that you don't see in the studio stuff, and there is stuff that happens in the studio that you don't really see in the live versions. So I tried to stay as close to the studio version as I could, but some of the live stuff may have slipped in here. What I just tried to do is to come up with something that sounds best on the guitar. If you want to support my channel, you can. You can go to patreon.com and become a patron. All the support is much needed and very, very welcome. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. So I'll play the first part of the verse first, and then we'll get into how to play that on the guitar. Here we go. All right, what do you play? So first of all, I got to say that I found that Romeo and Juliet, at first I was like, oh, this is going to be an easy finger-picking song to do. I find it a bit trickier than I thought, especially in the strumming part where he sometimes switches between using his thumb for the downstrokes and sometimes his index finger. And for some reason, it's very different from what I'm used to. And honestly, it gave me a challenge, which was really cool. I really enjoyed working on that. So it starts off with a full bar of D, 2, 3, 4. Then you get that B minor, 1, 2, 3. Then you get that A chord, and that's on the 4th beat. And then back to the D chord, 1, 2, 3. Then we go to A, and here you play the following thing. So what do? You fret that second position with your index finger. Then with the thumb, you play 4th string. Then with your index finger, you make an upstroke on the top 2 or 3 strings. Then you play a muted downstroke with your index finger. And I sort of make a percussive sound with my thumb too, so like that. So like. And to make sure that you don't hear this, I relax my index finger when I do that downstroke. So thumb up, down. Then open top 2 strings. And then we move to that B minor. Right? So let's play those 3 bars together. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, 2, 3, 4. B minor, 2, 3. A, D, 2, 3. A. So here, what we do is we go to, in that 4th bar, we go to B minor. There you play 1, 2, and 3. What you play there is you play the B minor, so 1, 2, and then you play G, which is just the top 5 strings open, followed by this riff. So with your middle finger, you make a slide from 2nd to 4th position on the 3rd string, and then hold that, and with your index finger, you play 3rd position of 2nd string. So like this. So we have in that 4th bar, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3. So let's do those 4 bars together. 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, B minor, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Now for the 5th bar, I'll play it for you first, and then we'll get into how to play that on the guitar. So it goes like this. 3, 4. So you start off with A, and then in beat 4, you play G. And the strumming pattern is like this. So you do a thumb stroke on the sort of lower register of the chord. Right? And then you do a down and up with your index finger, so like this. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and like that. And the only thing that you have to do is to just play the chord and do the strumming pattern. So like this, 3, 4. Then we get the G, and there we play that thumb stroke, then an upstroke immediately after, and then a downstroke on the top 3 or 4. So like this, down, up, down, down, up, down. So we have 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Now for bar number 6. Let me play it for you first, and then we'll get into how to play that on the guitar. So here we go. All right, so what do? You start off with that A chord. You do a thumb stroke, followed by a down and up stroke with your index finger. It's like this. Then you get thumb stroke, up, down, up. And on that last upstroke, you switch to that D chord. So you don't really need that pinky in 4th on the 1st string though. So it's like down, up, down, up. So those 2 beats, 3, 4. Then, now that we have that D chord, we play the 6th string. Then you do down, up. And I try to keep that on the low register a little bit. And then I do an arpeggio. So I play thumb, 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 index on 6, 5, 4, 3. And then I play, that's the next bar, I play open 2nd and 5th string. So that bar together, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we landed into bar number 7, and that goes like this. So basically you have that, that strumming pattern of bar number 5, which was on the A string, but now we're doing it on the G. So you start with playing that 2nd string and 5th string open. So it's 1, and then you have down, up, and then thumb stroke, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. It's like this, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then on the 4th beat, we do a downstroke, and then a single downstroke with your index finger, so like this. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. Then in the next bar, you move to A. There you play down with the thumb, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then we play a melody, which is second position. So I still hold that bar for that A chord. And with my middle finger, I play second string. Then with my ring finger, I play fourth on the third string. Then I play second position, third and fifth string with thumb and middle finger. And then I play fifth position with my pinky on the fourth string, like this. So that eighth bar goes like this. So let's try to play bars 5 through 8 together. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so now for that second half. So as you heard, that second half is mostly the same compared to the first half of the chorus, but there are a couple of differences and we'll go into them right now. So the first 3 bars are the same. So there you just play D, 2, 3, 4, B minor, 2, 3, A, D, 2, 3, then A. And then you get that B minor, but instead of just laying it down like that, you go into that strumming pattern. So you do a thumb stroke, down, and then a down and up stroke with your index finger. So down, down, up, down, down, up. Then you do the same once for G, down, down, up. And then you get that little lick. So you do middle finger second position on the third string, slide it to fourth, and then hold it and play third position of the second string, like this. 3, 4. Then we go into the next bar. There we play A again, and it's the same as what we did before. So G, A, D, this G, and then the last bar is different. So we still play A there, but the rhythm is different. So the rhythm is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, because it builds up there to go into the actual chorus. So this was actually more of a pre-chorus. So that strumming pattern goes like this. So it's down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down. And then we land into the chorus. So that's all on the A chord. So let's play those 8 bars together. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, 2, 3, 4. B minor, 2, 3. A, D, 2, 3. G, A, G, A, G. And there you go. 3, 4. All right, so how do you play that on the guitar? Starting with the first bar of that chorus, we have a D chord. You play that with a downstroke with your index finger, down, then top 4 strings, down, upstroke, index finger. Then you play thumb stroke on the lower register, and then index finger downstroke on the top 4, like this. Down, down, up, down, down. Then you switch to A chord, so we will be using only strings 1 through 5. There we play first the entire chord with our index finger, down, then the lower 4 of that with our index finger with a down and up stroke, down, up, like this, down, down, up. Then I play all strings with my thumb, and then a downstroke with my index finger on the bottom 4, like this. 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down. So let's play that bar together. 1, 2, 3, 4, D. Then we go to the next bar. There we play B minor, and there you play the following pattern. 3, 4. So what do? You have that B minor. You do sort of the same strumming pattern as what you would do in bar 1, but the second beat is a little bit different. So you have a downstroke on strings 1 through 5 with your index finger, then a down and upstroke on the top 4. Then you do a thumb stroke on the bottom 4. Then remove your index finger and play the top 4 with an upstroke. Put your index finger down on second position of the second string, downstroke index finger, and then remove it again, upstroke index finger. And on that upstroke, actually remove all the fingers. So like this. 3, 4, down, down, up, thumb, up, down, up. Now we've landed into the G chord. There you play, onward, you play down, down, up, then a thumb stroke, down, and then index finger plays A with a downstroke. So like this, 3, 4. And then you repeat it. So those 2 bars together, 3, 4. Then you repeat it. So now I land on a full beat of G, full beat of A, and then we go back to D. So that second time around, that second bar goes like this. Right? Then you go back to D again, and now it goes like this. Down, all the strings, down, up, top 4. Downstroke with your thumb on the bottom, upstroke with your index finger, and then you play A chord. And then we go to the G. It's like this, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, 2. Then we go to the next bar. There we play B minor. So you play that B minor for 2 beats. 1, 2, then G, 1, 2, and 3. So you have B minor, 1, 2, 1. And that G is just for half a beat. And then immediately after you play that little lick, so you play middle finger second position on the third, sliding to fourth, hold it, index finger third, and play that third string again, like this. And then we go into the last two bars of the chorus. So let's do the second repeat together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we move to the next bar, and you put your middle finger in second position of the first string, index finger second of the fourth, and thumb second of the sixth string. And the fifth string is muted, and second and third string are open. And there we play that typical strumming pattern that we've been doing, where you play thumb, down, up, thumb, down, up, thumb, down, up. And you do that for 3 beats, so 1, 2, 3. Then you play the chord once more with a downstroke. Then D with A in the bass, so that's middle finger in third of the second string, index finger in second of the third string, ring finger in fourth of the fourth string, and thumb in fourth of the bottom string. Do that with a downstroke too. And then we go to open G. So like this, 3, 4, down, thumb, down, up, thumb, down, up, thumb, down. And then we go to G, down, down, up, down, 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 down. So what do you do there? You have that G, so you play that with that same strumming pattern. So thumb, down, up. Then you play open G to A, to B minor, back to A. And the rhythm of it will be like this, 3, 4. And then you go to D. So starting on that G minor, 3, 4. Thumb, down, up, thumb, down, up, down, 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 A, D. And that's basically the verse and chorus. So let's try to play that chorus together with the repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4.